People treat you differently without knowing why, sensing a unique aura around you, and this becomes one of the strongest proofs that you are the chosen one. It often starts in small, subtle ways that you may not even notice at first. People may stare at you longer than usual, not because of how you look on the outside, but because they feel something deeper radiating from within you. This presence is not something you consciously create. It is something naturally built into your being, and others cannot help but respond to it. Some might become unusually kind or respectful towards you without ever having a clear reason. They sense a strength or a light in you that sets you apart, and their treatment of you reflects that recognition, even if they never say it out loud. At the same time, others might treat you with envy, suspicion, or even hostility for the very same reason. They can't explain why they feel threatened by you, but they know there is something different about your spirit. The aura you carry often challenges the energy of those around you, exposing their insecurities and making them uncomfortable. This is why you may notice that some people avoid eye contact with you, while others are drawn to you as if they cannot stay away. Both responses come from the same source, an unexplainable awareness that you are not like everyone else in social gatherings. People may naturally look to you even when you haven't said a word. Your silence can be louder than someone else's speech. This is because chosen ones emit a natural authority that doesn't need to be forced. People might ask for your opinion more often, seek your advice, or watch how you handle situations, not because of your position or status, but because of an inner presence they sense. It is as though they instinctively recognize that your words and actions carry weight beyond the ordinary. Teachers, leaders, or even strangers might show you unexpected respect. They may not fully understand why they feel compelled to treat you in a special way, but their behavior reflects an unconscious recognition of your calling. At the same time, you may notice that rules seem to bend around you, or people go out of their way to make space for you. It's not favoritism, it's the unseen influence of your aura at work. The chosen one carries a spiritual energy that speaks louder than appearances, and those around you can feel it without explanation. Animals, children, and even those sensitive to energy often respond to you in unusual ways. A child may stare at you with curiosity, or animals may approach you calmly, as if they sense a protective or powerful spirit. These interactions show that your aura is not just noticed by people, but by all forms of life that are sensitive to energy. Such moments remind you that being treated differently is not a coincidence, but a consistent sign of the uniqueness you carry. This treatment often leaves you wondering why people act the way they do around you. And yet, deep inside, you know it. It's because they sense something divine, something chosen, something beyond what can be explained in ordinary terms. Your presence naturally stirs strong emotions in others' respect, jealousy, or even fear, and this reaction is often beyond your control. People may not fully understand why they feel such intensity around you, but the truth is that your spirit carries a vibration that cannot be ignored. When you walk into a room, some individuals immediately feel inspired or uplifted simply because your energy demands attention. They may suddenly feel more confident, more hopeful, or more at peace, as if your aura reassures them that everything will be all right. This natural influence is not something you force. It flows from who you are, and it is one of the strongest indicators that you are chosen for a greater purpose. On the other hand, there are those who feel the exact opposite. Instead of feeling peace in your presence, they feel threatened. They may become irritated by your silence, bothered by your confidence, or uneasy when you say nothing at all. This happens because your very existence acts like a mirror, reflecting their hidden weaknesses and insecurities. Chosen ones do not have to point out the flaws in others. Their very energy reveals them, and this can create jealousy or even hostility. People who carry envy often sense that you have something they lack, and rather than admire it, they respond with negativity, gossip, or attempts to bring you down. Fear is another strong response that arises when people encounter the chosen one. Sometimes it's not the kind of fear that makes people run away, but a quiet, cautious respect, as if they know not to cross a certain line with you. Even without confrontation, people instinctively understand that there is a protective force around you. This fear is not about physical strength, but about the unseen authority your spirit carries. Some may avoid challenging you directly, while others may try but quickly realize that it never works in their favor. Respect often comes from those who feel the positive side of your aura. They may look to you as a leader, even without a title or position. They may seek your guidance or hold back words in your presence out of reverence. Respect can also come in silent gestures. People stepping aside for you, offering help without you asking, or listening more carefully when you speak. This is not because you demand attention, but because your energy silently commands it. People sense that your words carry depth and meaning, and they respond with honor even if they don't fully understand why. In personal relationships, these strong emotions can be even more visible. Friends may feel a deep loyalty to you, drawn by the light you carry, while others might struggle with feelings of competition or resentment. Loved ones may sometimes feel overwhelmed by the responsibility of being close to someone with such a calling, while strangers may be unusually drawn to you without knowing the reason. All of these reactions stem from the same source: the undeniable fact that your spirit touches others in ways that cannot be ignored, stirring emotions that reveal the truth of who you are. Strangers and close ones alike recognize signs of destiny and purpose in your life, and this recognition often happens in ways that surprise you. Even people who have just met you may say things like you seem different, or that there's something about you they can't quite explain. They might sense a kind of strength, wisdom, or inner clarity that doesn't usually appear in ordinary people. Sometimes they tell you outright that you look like someone who is meant for greater things. Other times, their actions show it without words. This acknowledgement is not accidental. It is the result of the spiritual mark you carry that others can sense even before you do. Family members may notice it from a young age. Questions or showing compassion in ways that others around you did not. Some may encourage you, while others may misunderstand you. But either way, they recognize that you are not like everyone else. Friends may turn to you for guidance, even when you never asked to be a leader. They might treat you as someone they can trust with their deepest secrets, sensing that you carry wisdom or an energy that can help them. This trust is a reflection of the destiny that surrounds your life, because people rarely open themselves so easily unless they sense a calling in you. Strangers can also be quick to sense it. You may find that people you've never met before feel comfortable sharing their struggles with you, as if something in you invites honesty and openness. Others may show you respect without needing to know your background, treating you as if they've encountered someone important. This happens because your aura and purpose speak louder than your history or your words. It is not something that can be explained logically. It is felt on a spiritual level, and those who are sensitive to energy react to it naturally. At times, people may even try to put labels on you, calling you wise, old soul, healer, leader, or someone meant for a higher purpose. These words may feel heavy or confusing, but they are simply expressions of what they are sensing. They are picking up on the mark of destiny that has been placed on you, and their recognition is proof that it shines outward whether you try to hide it or not. Even in difficult times, when you doubt yourself, people around you will continue to affirm that they see something greater in you, reminding you of the path you are walking. The recognition can also create distance because some people feel unworthy to stand close to someone they view as chosen. They may admire you from afar, but hesitate to come too close, not out of dislike, but out of a quiet reverence. Others may feel drawn toward you endlessly, as if they are meant to walk beside you or learn from you. Both reactions prove the same truth, that your life carries a visible sign of purpose that cannot be denied or hidden from those who cross your path. Every sign, every reaction, and every unexplainable moment serves as a reminder that being the chosen one is not just about recognition, it is about responsibility. When people treat you differently, when your presence stirs emotions, and when both strangers and loved ones acknowledge your destiny, it is proof that you are walking a path designed with purpose. The weight of this journey is not always easy, but it is filled with meaning. Every test, every challenge, and every reaction from others is shaping you into the person you were meant to become. Always remember, you are not ordinary, and the world already knows it, even if you sometimes forget. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this message, and I truly appreciate your presence here. Stay strong, stay aware, and never doubt the call.